Alright, so here now I have a second exercise of the review. And this exercise tells write the expression as a single logarithm. If we look here, we have three logarithms. We have 2 times the logarithm of c, 3 times the logarithm of x, and 5 times the logarithm of y. So, what we want to do in this exercise is find one single logarithm. So, we're going to simplify that big expression into just one. How are we going to do that? Well, first of all, I see that I have a number 3 that is multiplying. So I want to get rid of that multiplication by doing the actual multiplication. Here, the 3 is multiplying 2 logarithms. And I want to do this multiplication. So I'm going to do that. First, this won't change because I'm not touching it. So now here, the multiplication. So that's going to be 3 times the logarithm base 2 of x minus 15 times logarithm base 2 of y. All I did was multiply these 3 to get rid of those parentheses, okay? Now, when I see this, I'm gonna think of what properties can I apply here. If you remember, there are 3 properties, one for the addition, one for the subtraction, and one for the multiplication of a constant. And here, I have that third rule tells me, whenever I have a number a multiplying my logarithm, I can rewrite that as the logarithm of the number raised to the number that was initially multiplying. That is rule 3. And I can go from this to this, or the other way around. I can go from left to right or right to left. The same. I notice here I have that. I can apply that rule here because 2 is multiplying my logarithm. So I can rewrite that as logarithm base 2 of c squared plus. And I can apply the rule here too. So I'm going to write logarithm base 2 of x to the third minus logarithm base 2 of y to the 15. Now here I think of what other rule can I apply. And I remember the first rule tells me that when I have the addition of 2 logarithms, I can simplify that as a multiplication. So I'm going to write logarithm base 2 of c squared that multiplies x to the third minus logarithm base 2 of y to the 15. And the last property tells me when I have the subtraction of 2 logarithms of the same base, I can rewrite that as a quotient. So that's going to be logarithm base 2 of c squared times x to the third over y to the 15. And that is going to be the answer to this expression. So let us write that down. Here, the base. The base is number 2. No, here. And here, we have to write c. Well, it's going to be a quotient. In the numerator, we're going to have c squared. Here. Square. Times here. Wait. Like this. Here it is, like this. Here is a square. Here's to the third. This is c. And here's y to the 15th power. Just like that. Let's check this out. Yeah, that's correct.